When they said I was a clone, that made me flip in the hospital.
Jamie Foxx proves he's a clone. Or at least, that's what he believes happened in the moments when he was closest to death.
These motherfuckers trying to clone me.
Back in 2023, everything went quiet. No posts, no sightings, no updates, just one terrifying headline after another. Fans were told he suffered a sudden medical emergency. Rumors spiraled out of control, with some claiming it was a heart attack, others going as far as saying he had died. The truth eventually came out. A brain bleed, a stroke, a long, uncertain recovery. But what happened inside that hospital room? That's where things take a turn no one can easily explain. According to Foxx himself, he never fully believed the official diagnosis. Something felt off. So off that, at one point, he secretly grabbed his phone to see what the world was saying about him. And what he saw only made things worse. He became convinced something else was happening behind the scenes. Then came the moment that's now sending chills across the internet. He says a white version of himself walked into the room. Not a hallucination, not a blur, not a shadow. A full, physical presence. A version of him, but different. Close enough to recognize, but wrong enough to feel terrifying. And in that instant, his mind locked onto one explanation. They were trying to clone me. Not metaphorically, not as a joke. He genuinely believed the doctors around him weren't there to save him, but to replace him, to create another version, one that, in his own words, would sell better overseas. Think about that. At his most vulnerable moment, surrounded by medical professionals, he felt like he was the subject of something much bigger, something hidden. He even got out of bed, ready to confront them, fully convinced he had figured it out. Doctors had to step in, a psychiatrist was brought in, medication was adjusted, and eventually the moment passed. The official explanation? A mix of trauma, stress, and powerful medication affecting his perception of reality. But now that this story is resurfacing, people aren't so sure anymore. Online, the clip is spreading again, and it's not just being dismissed, it's being connected to a much larger conversation, the kind that's been whispered about for years. Cloning, replacements, celebrities not being who they used to be. Names are already being pulled into the discussion, with some pointing at figures like Jim Carrey and claiming they've changed or been replaced entirely. And the strangest part? Foxx doesn't tell this story like a joke. He tells it like something that felt completely real, something he lived through. So was this just a medical episode? Or a glimpse into something we're not supposed to question? Because once you start looking at it that way, things get a lot harder to ignore. And he's not the only one. Was Selena Gomez sacrificed and cloned? Selena Gomez has been in the public eye for years, with fans watching her career soar to new heights. But as her fame grew, so did strange theories about her, especially after her very public health struggles. Lately, she has been particularly weird. Her voice sounds different, her face looks different, and she does a lot of things that seem a bit out of character. One of the most outlandish and bizarre theories that has gained traction online is the idea that she may have been replaced. Yeah, you heard that right. But let's break this down. It all began around 2017 when Selena underwent a life-threatening kidney transplant. She had battled lupus for years, which led to complications that ultimately required the transplant. What followed was a period of silence in Selena's career. She was gone for a while, and when she finally resurfaced, things seemed different. She was different. Her appearance, her demeanor, her vibe, everything felt a little off. For many, this shift raised suspicions, and that's when the theories about her being replaced, cloned, or even sacrificed started to arise. The theory is that Selena, after complications with her kidney transplant, actually died and was secretly replaced with a clone. Fans point to her kidney transplant as a major turning point, one that seemed to completely change who she was. The person who emerged after this medical ordeal was no longer the Selena Gomez that fans had known. She looked different, her voice sounded different, and her public appearances seemed off. One of the most noticeable changes that fans point to is her teeth. Yes, her teeth. People started speculating that she had changed her teeth multiple times, with a noticeable difference every time she appeared publicly. The theory suggests that this could be part of her replacement, the idea being that someone who has been cloned or replaced would go through physical changes as a result of the cloning process. Selena's behavior has been notably strange at times too, leading people to question whether it's really her. This theory grew even more intense when Justin Bieber crashed at the same time as her kidney transplant complications. Justin's life had been spiraling in those years. He was arrested for DUI in 2014 and faced public scrutiny for his erratic behavior. Then, shortly after Selena's health struggles, she went into hiding. She disappeared from the public eye between 2014 and 2018. Then came 2019. Selena reappeared on the scene, but something wasn't quite right. She looked drastically different and her voice had changed. Some fans argue that the woman who returned in 2019 wasn't really Selena Gomez at all, but a clone, a version of her that was engineered to look, sound, and behave like the original. The way she acted, her mannerisms, the energy she gave off, just didn't feel like the Selena the world had known before. For those who believe in this, the most shocking part was her sudden return after years of silence, making this appearance seem staged. But perhaps the most mind-boggling of all the rumors is the one that claims Selena has a dark link with the Kardashian-Jenner family. Some believe that she secretly had a child during her time away from the public eye, and that child is none other than Reign Disick, Kourtney Kardashian's son. Reign, now 11 years old, has been frequently compared to Justin Bieber. His striking resemblance to Bieber has sparked online chatter, and people online believe that Reign is the biological child of Justin and Selena. The timing of this theory coincides with the period when Selena was hiding away, supposedly focusing on her health. It is widely speculated that she may have given birth to Reign during that time, and that the child was kept hidden from the public to keep up the mystery of her life. But it doesn't end there. A particularly telling moment that has fueled the theory is an awkward interaction with Justin Bieber, when he was confronted by a paparazzi asking about a possible baby. Justin's reaction was strange, almost too strange, and it only added fuel to the fire. In the video, Justin seems uncomfortable, his body language defensive, and his response evasive, leading some to believe that he might know more than he's letting on. Was this a sign that he knew the truth about Reign? Could he be acknowledging that the child was, in fact, his with Selena? You can see the video for yourself and draw your conclusions. But there's more. Over the years, Selena has acted very strangely on red carpets, with fans questioning her behavior. She often loses her balance, seems disoriented, and her eyes are noticeably twitching. These oddities have become a regular feature of her public appearances, prompting fans to speculate whether these could be side effects of cloning or some other experiment. In one particularly bizarre moment on the red carpet, Selena appeared to lose her balance and struggled to stay steady on her feet. So, what does this all mean? Well, according to the internet detectives, these strange coincidences point to one conclusion: Selena is not the same